If you've been watching me for very long, you know that we grow quite a bit of green beans, half runners, and peas. And something that I've wanted to do for a long time is start offering shelled peas. I finally have bit the bullet and bought a brand new Roto fingers. I shopped for a long time, looked for used stuff, and I just never could find anything anywhere close to where I'm at that suited me. So I bought a new Roto fingers from Welborn down in Mississippi, and I am pretty tickled with it so far. I've only done just a little bit of shelling, but we're going to shell some this morning. I've got some purple hulls and just a handful of zipper cream crowders that were picked yesterday evening. Had them sitting here, wind blowing on them all night. I cut the fan off so you could hear me, but also we have a power deficit up here at our packing shed. We've only got so many amps running through here, and this thing draws a bunch of amps, so I have to cut dang near everything off in here in order to be able to shell peas. So makes it quite warm, but it's a pretty simple sheller. The way they work is they've got this barrel with these specially designed honeycomb type deals in here that it's already started. Hang on. Cheerio Farm. Just like that all day, every day. But I'm grateful. That's how we make our living. So this honeycomb here has got these little stops in here to where the peas can go through these square holes, but the hulls can't because of the shape of them, more or less. Unless you get broken hulls on immature peas, no trash really ever gets through here as far as big trash. And then it comes out in between these wood bars, and you see there's no gap there, but there's a gap there, so it leaves just enough room for the peas to sling out. And this drum turns slowly, and then this beater turns fast in the opposite direction and beats the peas out of the hulls. And don't ask me how it works, but it does not bruise a single pea. It works really, really good. It's a fairly simple machine. It's built out of plywood, actually. But right here is the shaker pan, and they offer different size mesh screens. This one is sized for shelling butter beans, purple hulls, zipper cream crowders, that kind of thing. If you get to shelling tiny little cream peas, I can't think of the name of those tiny cream peas now. If you're shelling those, you'll have to have a different screen because they'll fall through this one. But the blower just sits here at the end. It's a separate component. Blows air through the screen up this tube, and you put a pea bag on the end of it and catch what little bit of trash. Very little trash makes it to the end. When you get done, you take this lid off and flip this handle over to the empty direction, roll it over, and all the empty hulls fall out the bottom right here. So I'm gonna get y'all set up, turn off everything in the packing shed, and get some peas in here and get them shelled, because I've got a bunch of other stuff I need to do. here in just a second.
I would really appreciate it.
Well, I think I can. I don't know if I've got the money. Alright, well that's a wrap on the peas for this morning. I was going to give y'all a little tour of the store before it got open, but it got really busy really fast. So that's kind of the way this pea sheller works. I'm pretty tickled with it. As far as our peas, we grow all of our peas on bare ground, conventional till. I do that for weed control because I can run the cultivator through there and cultivate them. Right now I've got my first crop that I have planted no-till. We're going to try that and see how it does. I've found some pre-emerge herbicides that I'm testing out because you can't have a crop of peas eat up with weeds. So that's the reason for the conventional tillage. We do hand pick all of our peas and beans at this point. I don't have anything against the picker, I just don't have one. Kind of mildly in the market for one. They're just really expensive. That's a huge investment, but I think as time goes on, as we continue to build and grow this business, the pea business and the bean business, which is one of the things we're known for, we're going to have to move to some mechanical harvest. We're kind of in a unique place right here in the kind of northwestern Piedmont, North Carolina. If you get further up in the mountains, you can't sell a purple hull pea. At least that's what the guys, my friends that are produce farmers up there tell me. And we're really close to the foothills. I can be up in the foothills in an hour, and I can be at one of the highest places in North Carolina in 2 hours. I can be at the beach in 4 hours. We're in a pretty unique area. When you get up in the mountains, nobody will buy a snap bean. All they want is half runner green beans. But when you get east of here, nobody knows what half runners are. You get east of here, people kill for purple hull peas. Can't sell them west of here. We're in a unique area where we sell everything pretty well. So we grow a lot of half runner green beans, the tall pole beans that you see us trellising up out in the field, and we grow a lot of purple hull peas, a lot of snap beans, a lot of crowder peas. So we've developed a pretty good market for all of that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because I got a whole bunch of other stuff to do, and I may try to do some more filming today, but we'll see how the time goes. I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see you next time.